Yo, it's Victor Wolfe coming at you again, and welcome to another unusual and bizarre book review featuring Stephen King's body of work in no particular order. This time we travel to the western shores of Florida to a little place called DUMA KEY. This bad boy was published on January 22nd, 2008. Clocks in at 609 pages and has a very meaty 205,000 word count. Here in this novel we meet Edgar Fremantle, a construction giant in Minneapolis who was successful enough to garner a net worth of 40 million buckaroonies. But tragedy strikes just like in any old Stephen King novel. Edgar was sitting in his truck and a big old crane comes crashing down on top of him. Luckily he wasn't killed, but he did end up losing his right arm. Mentally, he was probably not so okay. After the dust of the fiasco settled, Edgar decides to retire and moves to Florida in the little island called DUMA KEY, and he rents a house called Big Pink. His wife Pam did not make the trip with him because they got divorced. Oh well, that kind of stuff happens. At Big Pink, Edgar takes up his old hobby of sketching. First was pencil drawings, then it progresses to color pencil drawings, and then that progresses to colorful paintings of the DUMA KEY sunsets. At DUMA KEY, Edgar meets Jerome Wireman, arguably one of King's best supporting characters he's ever written, and I think that's true. Wireman is a charismatic character and could easily fit the bill as a main King character. Maybe sometime in the future, Steve-O? Wireman is the caretaker of an elderly lady named Elizabeth Eastlake, who is the proprietor of DUMA KEY. The problem is she's suffering from Alzheimer's, a nasty disease that affects the memory, has no cure, and is ultimately fatal. Edgar and Wireman make fast friends in the ensuing weeks, all while Edgar's paintings get more vivid and more alive. This being a Stephen King story, the paintings take on a sinister and paranormal power. Oh yeah. On page 164, King says that DUMA KEY magnifies people with special talents. So now we have a recipe for disaster, and I love it. The paintings are exquisite and plentiful. Wireman and Miss Eastlake convince Edgar to put them all in an art exhibition and to even put them up for sale. After careful deliberation, Edgar agrees. Now, I don't know how good Edgar's work is because there are no pictures in this book. I think it would have been absolutely awesome if Scribner could have hired an artist and put a few of the photos in here, just like the Grant publisher did with the Dark Tower series. That would have made DUMA KEY that much more special. So, I don't know if you noticed this or not, these nice, exquisite paintings on the wall. Take a gander. But these stunning paintings of nature come from my good friend Jeff Shope. Here, we got to take a closer look at these things. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness. Check that out. That's so nice. Look at that. It's like you walk out your back door of your cabin and that's right into your backyard. That's one of my favorites right there. I love that. This one here, look at that. Oh my God, I got a short story I can do with that one. And this one here, that just looks eerie. You could contact Jeff via Facebook at Happy Arts. HAPPYARTS. He'd be happy. He'd be happy to negotiate a price with you. Jeff can, when he gets done with painting, he posts them on his Facebook website, and he can ship to anywhere in the world. Work this good needs to be out there. Whenever I walk into this room, it always amazes me that I know someone so talented. Okay, Now back to the book, DUMA KEY, Stephen King. So Edgar does this exhibition and makes a ton of money, over $500,000. Wouldn't that be nice, Jeff? Wouldn't that be nice? So surprise, when some of the owners take their new possessions home, they either end up dead, or they kill somebody, or they commit suicide. But that's Stephen King for you. Miss Eastlake ends up dying too because she was in the advanced stages of Alzheimer's. And then Edgar and Wireman go rooting around in Miss Eastlake's childhood home, which she called Heron's Roost, which is at the end of the DUMA KEY beach. The book kind of takes on a weird turn from there, delving straight into Miss Eastlake's crazy past. I won't spoil it because I know most of you have not read this book. But know that this is one of King's most underrated novels, to which I might include a top 6 list. I don't know yet. Overall, I give this a 7.5 out of 10. Definitely worth the read, and you should definitely pick it up first chance you get. So before we go, let's take another look at these Jeff Show paintings. You need to get one. Get one. Looky there. Oh my God, these are so good. If they weren't any good, I wouldn't even agree to post them like this. I have every intention. I hope my channel grows and people see this video so they can buy them get them a Jeff Show painting, because every wall across the United States needs a Jeff Show painting on the wall, for real. And if you don't get one, I'll come looking for you. So get a Jeff Show painting now. Log on right now and do it as soon as this video is over. Okay, so that's it. DUMA KEY. Right here, Stephen King. It's a wrap, 2008. Until next time, when we travel through time to 1932 to a little penitentiary called Cold Mountain, when we look up and see this big old guy named John Coffey. And we're walking the mile, Viktor, Wolfe.